a world of storms, shadows, and ancient jaws, one party walks where legends fear to tread. From the fractured sky bridges to the broken halls of Draconia itself, they stride into places long left to dust and dragons. They are the Dragon Gaslighters! Hey, hey, hey. Oh, raise your glass for the Gaslighters bold, who sweet talk dragons and swindle their gold. They fight, they flee, they charm, they bite. Gaslighters gaslight day and night. Hey. With fake kings, bottle lightning, outrun nightmares, and still find time to argue with talking luggage. And now their footsteps echo through the ruins of Draconia, where the stones remember tyranny and the shadows remember hunger. But someone must face the past if the future's to survive. Raise your glass for the Gaslighters bold. Adventure calls and the tale unfolds. Welcome to tonight's session. Welcome to tonight's session. Welcome to tonight's session.
Last session, you followed a Ribald Song's breadcrumb trail to the Pluming Lantern, a turquoise marble pleasure house beneath a crystal dome. The plan was simple and sharp. Kaelin would go in, Faye would wild shape into a green, flower-flecked moth to ride along unseen, and the rest would circle the block for a window signal. Inside, Callan met the only courtesans who work in tandem, Darian and Dweller, sleek, androgynous shadow Fae, with matching silver and black finery. Dweller's black opal necklace matched your earlier clue. Callan dropped Eldrith's name, drew a smile, and found the topic curiously unwelcome as the pair batted questions back to him. Faye's instincts flared, and a sweet perfume turned heavy and narcotic. She reeled into docile delight, while Callan felt his heartbeat spike. The twins steered him to a third-floor suite and cracked a window at his request. Outside, Calder Spider climbed the marble while Jathkios coordinated at street level. What followed was a split gambit. Kaelin kept the pair occupied through an exhausting encounter. At the opportune breath, Calder slipped invisibly from the sill, unclasped the opal from Dweller's throat with deft fingers, and vanished back into the night. Kaelin, dressed with dignity, reclaimed the pet moth and left under their bright, watchful eyes. You then turned to Soren at the Horngate Inn. Jathkios's poise and Faye's presence carried the argument, and Soren agreed to walk with you to the River Lethe. There, the ghost you'd rescued became Eldrith Umbral once more when the necklace settled against his skin. He and Soren embraced as memory and form returned. Eldrith admitted he had, in the end, doomed himself after trysts with Darian and Dweller, and laid out the truth of your crisis. The rent between planes would not close, but it could be stabilized into a controlled crossing. If you became roadmasters, sharing authority on both sides and levying a toll, order and trade could fund constant vigilance. He asked a drop of blood from each of you for the binding and urged haste. Giants still defended the gate, and by your count roughly 16 hours remained. You set out with Eldrith to fetch what he needed and return. The road, however, bent into moonlight beneath your feet. A porcelain-masked envoy introduced himself as Fairly of the Night Court, serving the Queen of Night and Magic, and politely demanded a measure of your judgment. He posed dilemmas as you walked a silver path, a dangerous traveller who cannot pay. Bar him or let him pass. A weeping woman named Lacrane pleading to be erased, show mercy or preserve the scar. You spoke of stewardship over dominion, of responsibility, mercy with costs, and the weight of memory. Faye, reading no remorse, withdrew compassion. Seleucus insisted on owning one's deeds. Cailan claimed the right to decide who treads your road. Satisfied for now, fairly let the moonlit path carry you onward, the violet storm of the gate swelling ahead, and the night court's eyes lingering on your backs as you raced the clock toward the final bind. Last session, you followed a
All right. So, still following fairly Strains, masked, bold, Faye. The moonlit path cuts further into the darkness of the Feydark. You can see spirits and ghosts lingering. And finally, you come to what appears to be a hub of trade, where you can see an archway adorned with both draconic, arcane, and sylvan runes. Glows brightly. The stones themselves seem to shimmer. And in this you see what appear to be illusions of yourself, images. Talking with folks, people waiting in lines to meet with you to either get your autograph or to make a business deal or just to get your advice. The more you look at these versions of yourself, you see you are beautiful in fine clothes and fine care and radiance and adored. As you watch this, Fairly leans close, his mask mere inches from many of you, as he asks, "Now, would you protect the paths if they loved you not?" What would you like to do?
Looking at the illusions of us and the people kind of there to adoring fans, it looks like, or some such. Does it look like it's from both sides of, like, from the Shadowfell and from the mortal plane?
Yes, it does look like there's a mixture of folks.
For me personally, the adoration of the public has never been one of my driving goals in becoming an adventurer, and so my reputation at least for me doesn't come into concern when deciding whether or not to become a custodian of the gate.
Kalen has essentially no choice in this, in that this is a potential cataclysm waiting to happen. Essentially, if this were to fall into the wrong hand. So Kalen really does not care about the adoration of anybody. It is now his duty to guard this.
I think seeing that, you can see the masked figure turns and leans, head go up and down as if peering into Kalen. And on the edges of the mask, you see the skin like turn almost as if it's emanating from a smile. And you hear the voice, "Stewardship is service without witness." And it almost says this as measuring an oath. Can you, Kalen, be unseen, unpraised, and
That
still
is how
act?
I prefer.
What was the answer again?
That is how I prefer, because those who seek adoration, those who seek out praise, are usually the ones who are doing it for the wrong reasons. I care not about the fineries. I care not about adulation. I care not about praise or having my name written down. All I care about is protecting this realm from certain annihilation.
Then remember, it is your diligence after the battle that would determine that. And he starts to lead you past the illusion staying there as you walk by. And now you can tell you are much closer after much more walking. As again he begins to come to a stop. And there, wandering off the path, you see a child. They bear enough marks of Ravenite, dragonborn without tail features, but at the same time, there's a touch of smoothness to their scales, and instead of kind of either scaled ears or simple hose, long fey-like ears have grown out as if they've been here so long that they themselves have partially changed. A mixture of violet and gray swirls around them, indicating this transformation, at least partially. They don't seem to be either mortal, nor do they seem to be truly fey, but something in between. Then he asks, fairly asks, do you claim them for the courts, or relinquish them to mortal life?
Are you trying to ask us to take ownership of an entirely new race of sentient beings?
Calder of Night.
Actually, it's Brooks.
Of course. My mistake. You misunderstand. I ask you to do nothing. I ask, what will you do?
Leave the choice to the individual. If they wish to join the courts and the courts wish to accept them, they can do so. If they wish to live amongst the mortals, that is, again, their choice. Whatever these beings are clearly have some kind of parentage. Their parents can look after them till they're old enough to make the decisions for themselves.
I see. Then let
Are
me
you
review.
suggesting? Oh, sorry.
Then I'll review here a little more. This individual wandered here, and for whatever reason, death did not find them. And now they've been changed. This isn't a people. This is a person. There's no one to look after them. Many may wander onto your path from many, many places, and you will have to decide what to do. Whether you contact the courts and allow them to be claimed and owned by them, or thrown to mortal worlds, or other worlds that may come calling for your attention. So I ask for this one. What will you do?
I'll ask them what they want, because you can't stumble across this path. From what I understand, you have to be granted permission. So, if they've come to the path and asked to cross, then clearly they're trying to go one way or the other. So again, it's not our choice to give them to the courts, because they're not ours to give, and we can't force them into mortal lands, because again, they're choosing to use the path. If you're saying things can manifest onto the path without the permissions, then what is the point of a roadmaster?
To adjudicate a decision when things go wrong. When things don't work just precisely right.
Kalen looks to Calder and everybody else and says, at what point in time do we seriously consider shutting this down and eliminating the portal between worlds? Because it's starting to seem like this is a lot more than what we signed on for. Or at least more than what I signed on for. And if we're talking about saying who can and can't enter this realm, that's not my job. I'm a soldier. Some have called me a killer. But ultimately, I am no judge. I am no jury. So how are we to decide who's good, who's bad? I cannot detect lies. And if it comes down to deciding who can come in and who cannot, I say we just close the portal altogether.
Perhaps I'm mistaken, or I didn't understand the entirety of it, but it seemed to me like this wasn't a portal that was going to close, and we're doing the best we can by becoming stewards of it. by putting something in place so that at least there's some degree of security placed upon the portal that's going to be here whether we accept it or not.
Okay, so time out. Me as a player, I am legitimately confused right now.
All right. So the way that it was presented is that the hole opened up, and all they knew was the the information you got was that the artifact that kind of was maintained by Umber's family. When you talked to him, when he heard that it was broke, he said the only thing now is to make it a gateway because it cannot be sealed.
Okay.
And what he offered was, and he said in order to do that, needed people from the material plane and people from the Fey realm to each take a point, and therefore was going to give all of you, that's why he took your blood, to be kind of the anger on one side. You have to always stay in the material plane, but at least be a theoretical anger, and then he would take the other.
And it was remaining in the timeout, just to clarify, was it also presented to us that this didn't mean that we had to stay right next to the portal on the material side, but we could.
Correct.
We would be kind of stewards or owners of it on our side, but we could put people in charge of monitoring.
In fact, you're expected to put other people in charge of making decisions. You're expected to make some type of bureaucracy, whatever you'd like to do to handle it. You personally do not have to handle it day to day.
But my understanding is that Farley is trying to understand what we're going to put in place on our side once we're over there.
Yeah, Farley's questions in timeout are more out of curiosity and wanting to know what type of people you are. That's a lot of what they're doing. So that's when he's like, I'm not trying to get you to do anything. I'm asking you a question. I'm trying, of the situation that may come up. He's kind of sizing you up. This is interested.
Okay, thank you. That clarifies.
Cool. Yeah, so this isn't like pass, we get to go on, fail, he doesn't let us take it. He's just more interested, right?
Well, Kalen is of the belief that one side stays on one side, the other side stays on the other side, and unless there is an extreme reason for crossing, no one needs to cross.
Yeah. So in this case, what he is presented is someone from both sides. So what he's trying to say is that, just to kind of pull it back so we're very clear, this is like a child who wandered from the material plane into the Fey world, been here long enough to be affected by it, and therefore now he's they can stay here, be in the courts, and be under their authority, and it'd be effectively immortal, or be pulled back to the material plane to die someday.
Showing us a potential causality of this portal and what are we going to do about it. Alaric thinks about it for a moment, and looks to Farley and says, a creature as unique as the one you have presented here possibly is themselves a future solution to who guards this portal. They, being from both sides, they would have a unique understanding. But just as you have presented us with one possibility, the fate of this individual also has infinite possibilities. As far as how we would influence that, it would be difficult to say with certainty, but always give them a chance. Find what they're capable of.
Life is about decisions. This person needs to decide what side they want to be on. If they want to be part of the material plane, well, then they can come over to the material plane. If they want to stay in the shadow realm because that is what they know and effectively become immortal, then that is up to them. But this individual needs to decide for themselves what path their life will take, and whether that path brings them to the prime material realm, or stays in the Shadowfell.
So you'd give it to a child.
Everyone, regardless of age, is allowed self-determination.
And once they have made that, and you have seen to their decision, can you walk away from those who you've done this to?
Yes. I'm not their caretaker. I am not their steward. If I was not there, they would make the decisions for themselves anyway.
He nods as you now come. You can see the swirling vortex of the gate. When he opens his palm, and a sliver of black glass, humming with night, sits there. You will guard wonder. You will guard dread. And neither will thank you.
Galen laughs and says, that sounds like the epitome of a compromise.
And he offers the sliver of black glass.
To each of us?
There's one piece, and he kind of offers it to the group.
Alaric, you want to identify it?
Yeah, I will kind of hold up my hand to accept.
All right. He presses it into your palm for now, Alaric, and it looks like it becomes part of it.
Oh, I thought it was a symbolic thing. I didn't. That's just in there now. That's okay.
That wasn't my intent, Alaric. That's my bad. If you want, like, we can shake on it and see if it transfers.
Galen shakes his head and says, saw that coming.
Calder, I don't think this is like when you and your brother schloop and he makes like puts his hands together as if like you became one.
Don't make that sound about what happened to me and Obi, please.
Is it like a splinter just in the palm of my hand?
It doesn't hurt. It actually
Oh, okay.
feels somewhat warm. Like it doesn't. It's like it's become part of your skin a little bit. I mean, you can kind of tell where it's hard and not fleshy, but it's not. Might be slightly uncomfortable, but it's not painful.
Definitely gonna take
Okay.
some getting used to.
A little bit.
Might have to switch hands.
Yeah, kind of like maybe too much glue on your hand right there.
I just let Farley turn me into a Volstrucker, I guess.
You can pass it among each other as need be.
Excellent call out, by the way.
And just
How sick would that look right here.
Hmm. I'll try to identify it.
All right. Did you? All right. Cast identify, and it bears a slight dunamantic property. Specifically that it alerts the bearer when a decision or course of immediate actions they are taking could lead to tyranny or to neglect. And once they make a choice there, it essentially aids them in attempting to make that, which essentially gives them advantage on a roll to choose the thread that they wish.
That could be dangerous in the wrong hands.
Or forehead.
Yeah, or forehead. So is Alaric stuck with this now, or can he remove it?
It can be
Pass it
passed.
along.
I don't think it can be removed.
Yeah.
So one of us has to bear it at all times, essentially.
What happens if he dies? Do we have to cut it out of him?
It just shows up in another person, in one of you.
It just randomly jumps.
Yeah, this is good. Goes,
Where is it?
That's a question that, well, Kaylin actually asks that question. What happens if you die?
What do you mean? Like, what happens to this if I die?
Yeah. Do we got to
Let's not find out. Let's just not find out.
Alaric's new goal in life: become immortal.
I will never die.
Immortal until proven mortal. I like your way of thinking, Alaric.
There are ways to pass on the responsibility, but you need not know them now.
If we don't know them now, how do we find them out later?
Okay.
Oh. There will be plenty of teachers.
It feels like you really don't know, and you're just putting us off until you can find out how.
We don't need it passed just yet. So, we will keep that for our own.
Okay.
And maybe another Fiashi will come to you.
Another what?
Fiashi. My people.
Have I heard of that race before? Or culture?
Give me a history check.
Could I get a spelling?
I just put it in private.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. I literally put VE-OSH-EE, Viashi.
Although if that's Gaelic, I don't know. Who knows how that's pronounced?
Marquand.
You said history, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. 14.
14. You're not familiar with that at all.
Okay. Does this mean that your questions have concluded?
Indeed, I leave you to now claim what you have sought, to walk the fey roads unseen, to intervene when story falters, and to bear the blame for balancing worlds. They nod.
Bear the blame, because that's not ominous.
So I'll kind of turn to Eldrith, and well, I guess that's as good of a stamp of approval as we're going to get. Do we need to do this? Give you the blood pot now?
He had collected that before and has been working on it.
Oh, okay.
It still just looks like they're very uncomfortable with this person being there. And they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's go. And as much as he can, walks past Fairly, who does a slight bow, grabs their mask, and takes it slightly off, and you see just an orb of flesh underneath. They bow. And they put it back on.
Where's Elena when you need her to freak out?
Damn, shit!
Faye is cooked right now.
Yeah. She blue screened.
All right. What would you like to do?
So we were walking and talking. How close are we to the portal that we're now gatekeepers of?
All right. So, at this point, you're just about less than an hour to make it over there.
Who remembers the name of the giant that was in charge and sent us to find Eldrith?
Esmeralda.
We should find her and see and warn her of the incoming attack.
I mean, weren't they fighting when we left?
Yeah, but now I feel like there's going to be a bigger push if things want to stop us from claiming this road to claim it for themselves. That I felt was like random chance encounters versus a more focused attempt.
Fair enough. We should probably hurry and head off whatever is racing us there.
And then depending on how much time we have and how dire the attack is, we can try for that rest or not.
Right. So we'll try to make quick work of the next hour of travel. Get to the portal.
We try real hard. It takes us an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, you find yourself coming this way. You can see that already there have been some secured barracks set up at the time you've been gone. The giants at first seem ones you don't recognize. Again, these violet hair, more muted features, bearing enormous glowing purple scythes. See each of you, and looks like they see Fairly and nod, and then welcome you forward.
Oh, he's still with us.
Yeah, I thought he bounced. He's with us the whole
Well,
time.
he's far back. They see him far off.
Oh, okay.
He's not explaining it.
Finally, you've experienced how I felt with Blackbird.
I feel like he's going to be watching us this entire time, no matter
With what eyes?
He was the mask the whole time. That's just a flesh suit.
All right, Eldrith. I guess before we, do we see any incoming danger, or is there already?
Not right now. No, the ritual would have to be started.
Wait. So you have to.
To get to
We
the
haven't
gate,
triggered
and
the
then once
flag to start the attack.
Well, I mean, if we know that they won't attack until the ritual starts, can we start the ritual inside a tiny hut?
It's possible. If you have some protective magic, we'll see what happens.
If they don't attack until the ritual starts, which I'm not sure how they're detecting the ritual starting, that's a little odd. But maybe
He explained
take
this
that...
before, that it's sending a reverberation throughout the Shadowfey. Like it is, because you're changing the very nature of this place.
Got it,
And many things will suddenly become aware.
All right, so before we start banging the gong, maybe we take that nap, or at least, have a bite to eat. If we don't think a nap is doable.
Yeah, I don't gain anything from a short rest.
I do.
Okay, then we we can at least
2 spell slots back.
Petitions of the Warlock.
then
We've traveled for like 5 hours. I'd love to, sit and have a bite to eat.
Salikis points to Caitlin over his shoulder. I'm pretty sure he still needs to recover from his emotional damage.
You're muted, bro.
You're muted.
Well, I can set up the tiny hut, then we can have a bite to eat, and then start the ritual. Does that sound all right?
If we don't think Rob has enough time to sleep. And by Rob, I mean
As long
Caleb.
as I get a little something to eat and about an hour to sit down and take a breath, I'll be all right.
Eldrith, do we all need to be within a certain distance of one another for this ritual to work?
At the start, we would just need to be surrounding the gate.
I see.
In a circle. That will work. And incidentally, you do see, looking like they've already arrived. I would say let's do this, actually. In flashing through the portal, one guard yells, I believe that announced is coming. And in a burst of shadow and light, you can see a not insignificant amount of magic. A dwarf walks through this new portal. And can we please get a description of Barrett? What we see as you come in.
You would see a dwarf standing. He's a little bit of a taller dwarf, probably about 4'9" to 5 feet from your estimation, from what you can see. He is in chainmail armor draped across him. It's a crimson red with gold accents. It looks very battle worn. It is not a new issue by any means. It has seen its days. Long, kind of just burly brown beard, and wrinkles in the face. He looks old for dwarven people. And he has a giant shield and a sword that he has out currently as he walks through the portal.
Of course, remember sending for a little bit of aid in this. And will everyone please describe their characters for Barrett's player here, for Mike?
Yeah, so looking at this group collected here, you see a human male, early 20s, that has kind of storm gray eyes, this longer or kind of tousled black hair. He's wearing these deep purple robes. He has on a satchel, and he has this kind of dark steel blue circlet over his forehead. And then you see that he's kind of got on his affixed to the satchel is a big tome that's kind of got gilded embellishments on it at his side, and he gives off the kind of air of a spellcaster.
Standing directly behind him and kind of at least probably a foot taller behind him is Seleucus, who's a towering blue scaled dragonborn with a tail. He's wearing well-worn armor, has a shield, and far too many weapons that should be normal on a person. Distinctly you see on one of his hands a white flowered tattoo.
Another human, 5'11", pale white grayish skin, which doesn't look wrong on him, but not expected from a human. Hair swept back, and piercing blue eyes, and studded leather. You see a chrysanthemum pendant laying on his chest, and a greatsword across his back, just kind of like, you can see. I can't find the picture of measure because I don't remember the exact thing, but it's got like notches on it, almost like it's trying to measure something.
Yeah.
Well, don't you need Kalen still, right?
Sorry, I'm sitting here talking. I was muted. So what you see standing, kind of an absolute unit of a dragonkin. I don't know how tall. I don't know how tall Seleucus is, but Kalen stands at about 7'5", weighing looks to be about a good 250 pounds. Golden scales, horns, or I should say brass-colored scales. No hair, just horns. Battle scarred. You will see in direct contrast to Seleucus, he has no tail. He has very much the look of an old soldier who has seen a lot, but has still, I guess, as a paladin, you can see it. Behind his eyes is very much a fire that just, not a natural one, but one that you can tell he has devotion in his eyes, and he would die for what he believes in. Yeah, that's what you see. Golden eyes, carrying a ridiculously large battle axe.
And real quick above table, Kalen, we know each other through passing, correct? Maybe did some mercenary work.
I was never a mercenary, but I was on a lot of battlefields, so it's possible. I don't know. I know that we talked about it, but do we know each other?
Yeah, I'd say why not? Probably shared a
Perfect.
battlefield or two.
You see, I guess then with that, you see a look of surprise cross his face, and he takes his battle axe, kind of slings it over his shoulder, kind of like that, and he goes, "Barrett Grimiron. Well, if I'm not a damn monkey's uncle, what in the hell are you doing here?"
And as you would see him walk through the portal, Barrett, once ready for, he didn't know what was going to come, was ready for an action, sheathes his sword. As he looks at Kalen, he goes, "Ah, Kalen, old friend." He walks over and he hands a piece of parchment to Kalen. Says, "I got word that there may need some help with something here. I wasn't expecting to run into you again." And he looks towards the rest of the party and kind of nods and acknowledges all of them. He says, "Well met, friends. Friends of Kalen are also friends of mine. Barrett Grimiron." And he kind of just bows down to everybody.
Glad to have the help.
Kalen kind of grabs me. He's like, "You don't bow down to these guys, please."
It's only respect, Kalen. Only respect. You know my story, or bits of it at least. So what's going on? Do we have a plan of our next course of action?
With that, Kalen just kind of laughs. Plan. That's good. That's good.
We have improvised quite a bit in the battlefields, huh, Kalen?
Improvise, adapt, and overcome. But if you're looking for any kind of plan, well, the two spellcasters over there, they're probably the ones to talk to.
He would look over at each of you with a curiosity behind his eyes, kind of looking for what's next.
Yeah, so far the plan right now is to have lunch. You're just in time.
Yeah. Calder Brooks, we're the dragon gaslighters. Some call me the leader, others don't. My friends here, which your friends now, by your words, Seleucus, you'll likely be fighting alongside him, shield to shield, or sword, or axe, or spear. He's got a lot of them. Alaric may channel his lightning through Seleucus at times. They do this weird combination thing. It doesn't always work well. Or at
What do
all.
you mean it doesn't always work well?
Hey, look. I've seen you practice.
But that's the point of practice. Why would you...
They're accomplished.
Yeah.
But this is Alaric. Has anybody seen Jack or Faye? Did they already leave for lunch without us?
Faye
You know,
was still having a mental breakdown over Fairly and his whole no face thing. And
Is Fairly still around? As I'm looking.
Fairly's not here.
Oh, okay. Whew.
but he's
what?
always watching.
Did
and-
anybody else see that smooth face thing?
We all saw the smooth
Okay,
face
okay.
thing.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't seeing things.
I have not seen any smooth.
I promise. I wish I hadn't. It was quite disturbing. I don't know how they breathe.
And on the topic of Jack, he's over there. And he points over my shoulder where Jack is currently taking a very quick cat nap.
I'm gonna give you a warning about Faye. Be very careful with her. You could end up throwing up flowers. It's not pleasant. I've seen it happen.
Oh, yeah.
Keep that in mind.
It's a rite of passage.
There's currently like a flower crown around my head. I forgot about that tidbit.
Anyway, lunch, you said?
Right. So I will, it kind of in front of the portal. My intent here, I'm not sure what the size of the portal is, but my intent here is to try and use the emanation of the tiny hut to block as much of it as possible. And the emanation of the tiny hut is 10-foot diameter.
You got it. So-
Just real quick, everybody stand within this, and I draw a circle on the ground in chalk.
Okay. So we can go ahead. I got something up for you guys. We've got the D&D maps, so we can get a better visual today. So if you've not used that on your character sheet, there should be a launch a game button. And that's what you would click.
Oh,
That technology.
that's not a small portal at all.
It's also in the middle of a ravine.
Ah.
Which we had said when you guys came in, but it's fine. I was thinking-
It's fine. It's fine. So will we have time for a short rest?
We don't know, but we're gonna attempt it. I think
yeah, we haven't started the ritual yet, so yeah,
That-
keep you.
that's fair.
So if they haven't started, can we tell them to wait like 45 minutes?
Preferably an hour.
Yeah, he doesn't have to start this until you're ready.
Okay.
The ritual I'm starting is just my own tiny hut spell, where I'm drawing this out on the ground. You see arcane sigils and glyphs and things around, and it's throughout the process of this 10-minute ritual. And I'm at the end of the 10-minute ritual. I was just like, before I complete this, I need everybody. We go, and I.
'Cause it's a 10-foot radius, right?
It's a 10-foot diameter. I'm gonna double check.
What diameter?
While this is happening, Kalen sits down and pulls out his healing, starts bandaging himself up.
It has to be radius. We don't fit in a 10-foot diameter.
Yeah,
And
a
it definitely
10-foot.
allows for
It's diameter, right?
Well, it says a 10-foot emanation springs
so
into
10
existence
feet in
around
each
you.
direction, so it's a
Yeah.
20-foot diameter. I was like, it has to fit the 8 creatures.
Right.
Well, yeah, the way they used to is it because you don't necessarily occupy that space when sleeping.
Gotcha.
But 'cause it's more of the space you control. Okay.
Circles or squares on grids.
Oh, hey, I block it perfect.
You
Nice.
do if you're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put it wherever you want.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be in the center of it when I cast it. And poof.
All right.
And after I complete it, and this aura goes out, I'm going to color it on the outside the same kind of purple as the light coming off of this portal. And it becomes opaque. And on the inside, you can see out of it just fine, but when you're on the outside, it's just this solid purple orb of deep amethyst. And it's like, you are all free to enter and exit as you wish. I'll just be in here.
Never mind me.
I've never seen magic like this, as he kind of gazes outwards from it.
And I'm not sure what the temperature in the Shadowfell is, but it's a nice warmth in here. It's just comfortable.
Bear would open up his sack and kind of take out some dry pieces of bread, scanning the group. Is anybody physically injured that I can see? I can heal.
And I point at Kalen. I go, no, just mentally.
Fair enough. And he sits down and kind of starts eating his rations of bread that he has.
Maybe emotionally.
Can't heal emotions, only battle wounds.
Above board, Matt, what would the effects of that damage I took look like? Like, would my face be sallow and sunken?
Yeah, it's more like sallow and sunken. Yeah, I mean, you can heal. The HP will heal normally. So if you wanted to do this,
You're just bleeding out of your eyes. It's fine.
yes, that's what
Yeah,
it's
there's a little blood coming from my nose and ears.
Do you have ears, or more like ear holes?
Ear holes, yes.
I'm just picturing
Audio
weird human
interface.
ears on your dragonborn.
So, everyone, I'm sorry to pry. The parchment that I received gave me location, no description, just said needed help. I overheard a ritual is about to take place. Do we have any insight on what we're going into or what may happen?
So once the ritual starts, a ripple will travel across the Shadowfey, calling forth all kinds of beings that will recognize that the fundamental nature of the area is being altered, and they're gonna come in potentially droves to claim that change for themselves. We previously fought some kind of strange Shadow Knight that had a was it a Drake Alaric?
Do I know if it was a full dragon when I saw it?
I think you thought it was
Caitlin
more of a
asked,
Drake.
sorry,
Yeah.
Caitlin asked, wait, are you talking about the thing that came out of the mine? Or what we fought after we passed through the portal?
No, once we were on this side.
Right, just a shadow drake, I believe.
Yeah, it was invisible, flying above us.
And
Just a shadow drake.
And I don't know the full nature of the armored opponent, but a knight of sorts. There was a bunch of electrical somethings that tried to eat Alaric.
I see. Does anybody have any sharpening stone or anything to sharpen my blade to prepare?
Caitlin tosses him one out of his pack.
Barrett would start sharpening his longsword that he has, preparing for what is to come.
I would leave the hut and go request some food, because all my rations are in Sammy on the material plane.
Oh, no problem at all. If you need some food, it's not the tastiest, but it is hearty. And he would hand over some of the bread rations that he has to Calder.
Much appreciated. allow me to regale you with a tune that'll tell you a little bit about our past and what you're getting into with this group.
Hit it, man.
As I bust out my lute and play this song.
Gosh, you're making me play that song. No. All right. So, with that fully engaged, you guys should all taking a short rest. Is that what I heard?
Yep.
Yep.
Very cool. And then just go ahead and process that. Eldrith gets into place. You see the giant forces talk of how, like, kind of where they're informed of what's going on. These death giants, and they quickly understand that there's portions they'll be able to guard. They think the general swarm they've been guarding against is going to surge, while there may be specific attacks against all of you. They suggest that they take care of that outer perimeter, while the things teleporting directly in will be taken care of by your task force. That is agreeable.
Looking at the setup of where this portal is, does it look like we're at the bottom of this kind of ravine, like where all these come together, or does
Yes.
it look like it goes further down? in
No,
places?
it's like it's solid where you are.
Okay. But okay. So everything's coming from up above or through the canyons.
All right.
I don't know about you, Alaric, but I think this would be a perfect wet floor scenario.
Well, it would. The only thought is that while I have up this tiny hut, creatures attacking us can't actually get through the portal until the spell ends. But that also means that I can't cast spells out of it. It would effectively take me out of the fight. Blissvalka could still be of aid, but I would be in here basically plugging the portal. If I remove the tiny hut, I can help with magic, but creatures could get through. So, group decision: do we leave up the tiny hut or take it down?
I didn't think anything was coming through the portal.
Yeah.
Well, the creatures that are attacking, if they
I
want
thought
to
they were
just
coming from the area.
well, the
They
creatures
want to
that
go
are coming
into the portal.
the creatures coming to the portal currently cannot pass through it because of the tiny hut, but if one of them just goes past us and through it, Maybe I'm
see.
mistaken. I thought they could just go through it right currently because we're not roadmasters yet.
Eldrith?
Correct. And what I'll say is, this is going to be the mechanic. If you keep the tiny hut up, we're going to do a con save as if you were doing concentration.
Okay.
Check at the start of every round,
Okay.
and it will start at 15 every round. It'll go up by 1.
Oh.
And for every person that either starts the round or is in it at any time, it is additional -1 to the roll, excluding Alaric.
So if people are in here when I'm making the save, it's a -1 on my roll.
Or had been in
it
there at some point.
stacks.
Yeah, or had been in there at some point.
Wait, so even if they leave, it's still.
In that round.
Oh, I see. I gotcha. Okay.
So there's no I drag them out just before he makes the save. I'm not. That's basically what I'm saying is not happening.
Gotcha.
Okay. -1 to his roll,
Yes.
aka +1 to the DC. I thought it was getting lowered by us being in it. I was like, wait,
No.
so we're better off just all sitting here?
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah.
essentially just increases by 1 if we want to just make it a little easier.
Got it.
So then above table, it just makes sense to me for me to just maintain this as long as I can until I fail the roll and then join in the fight.
Correct.
Yeah, and there is a thing where if they damage enough things around the portal, as far as the goal of this combat, that they could defeat this. Part of them is going to want XP. So this is a good plan. I just wanted to say, I liked your plan. I'm like, well, let's make it fun.
Yeah.
We have to add a mechanic to it to make sure it's entertaining. We sit here with the tiny hut.
Right. I mean, I have a +3 to my con save. I think I'm gonna fail that 15 immediately. I don't think that's gonna be a mechanic for very long.
Yeah. I'd rather do it that way than just be a cheater and be
Yeah.
what monster has dispel magic? Let's
Yeah.
just type that in.
I would swap them burning a spell slot for get ridding the tiny hut. That's delightful.
Well, what I was going to use could cast it at will, so you don't want me to.
Oh. Oh, we're fighting Vecna. Got it. Okay, great.
Lovely.
Cool. So I think with that, let's see here. You know what? I think let's go ahead and just have our break, and we'll come back and get involved. I think that's probably the best course of action.
Yeah.
That's
Sounds
15
good.
minutes.
Fight.
See you then.
walk Draconia's shattered halls. The dragon gaslighters standing proud through every fall. The storm obeys the words he speaks. The prophet lights the thunder peaks. MMA! The clever mind who fears the fight yet guides the party through the night. Alaric! A scholar forged of storm and flame who challenges lightning by its name. Calder! Unbroken by the beast's dark jaws, he stands the leader without pause.
A Fae-born blade of moonlit art, she cuts the truth from every heart.
Kaelin!
The tail cutter with fire's wing, he fights with honor's deadly sting.
Blackbird! A trickster bold with tavern cheer, he buys the drinks and lifts the fear. Chop! A player in the endless game who shapes the world with wit and flame. Oh, raise your glass for the gaslighters bold, who sweet talk dragons and swindle their gold. They fight, they flee, they charm, they bite. Gaslighters gaslight day and night. The tale begins again tonight. These are the heroes who walk Draconia's shattered halls. The dragon gaslighters standing proud through every fall. The storm obeys the words he speaks. The prophet lights the thunder peaks. MMA! The clever mind who fears the fight yet guides the party through the night. Alaric! A scholar forged of storm and flame who challenges lightning by its name. Calder! Unbroken by the beast's dark jaws, he stands the leader without pause.
A Fae-born blade of moonlit art, she cuts the truth from every heart.
Kaelin!
The tail cutter with fire's wing, he fights with honor's deadly sting.
Blackbird! A trickster bold with tavern cheer, he buys the drinks and lifts the fear. Chop! A player in the endless game who shapes the world with wit and flame. Oh, raise your glass for the gaslighters bold, who sweet talk dragons and swindle their gold. They fight, they flee, they charm, they bite. Gaslighters gaslight day and night. The tale begins again tonight. These are the heroes who walk Draconia's shattered halls. The dragon gaslighters standing proud through every fall. The storm obeys the words he speaks. The prophet lights the thunder peaks. MMA! The clever mind who fears the fight yet guides the party through the night. Alaric! A scholar forged of storm and flame who challenges lightning by its name. Calder! Unbroken by the beast's dark jaws, he stands the leader without pause.
A Fae-born blade of moonlit art, she cuts the truth from every heart.
Kaelin!
The tail cutter with fire's wing, he fights with honor's deadly sting.
Blackbird! A trickster bold with tavern cheer, he buys the drinks and lifts the fear. Chop! A player in the endless game who shapes the world with wit and flame. Oh, raise your glass for the gaslighters bold, who sweet talk dragons and swindle their gold. They fight, they flee, they charm, they bite. Gaslighters gaslight day and night. The tale begins again tonight. Draconia's shattered halls. The dragon gaslighter standing proud through every fall. The storm obeys the words he speaks. The prophet lights the thunder peaks. MMA! The clever mind who fears the fight yet guides the party through the night. Alaric! A scholar forged of storm and flame who challenges lightning by its name. Calder! Unbroken by the beast's dark jaws, he stands the leader without pause.
A Fey-born blade of moonlit art, she cuts the truth from every heart.
Kaelin!
The tail cutter with fire's wing, he fights with honor's deadly sting.
Blackbird! A trickster bold with tavern cheer, he buys the drinks and lifts the fear. Chop! A player in the endless game who shapes the world with wit and flame. Oh, raise your glass for the gaslighters bold, who sweet talk dragons and swindle their gold. They fight, they flee, they charm, they bite. Gaslighters gaslight day and night. The tale begins again tonight. These are the heroes who walk Draconia's shattered halls. The dragon gaslighters standing proud through every fall. The storm obeys the words he speaks. The prophet lights the thunder peaks. MMA! The clever mind who fears the fight yet guides the party through the night. Alaric! A scholar forged of storm and flame who challenges lightning by its name. Calder! Unbroken by the beast's dark jaws, he stands the leader without pause.
A Fey-born blade of moonlit art, she cuts the truth from every heart.
Kaelin!
The tail cutter with fire's wing, he fights with honor's deadly sting.
Blackbird! A trickster bold with tavern cheer, he buys the drinks and lifts the fear. Chop! A player in the endless game who shapes the world with wit and flame. Oh, raise your glass for the gaslighters bold, who sweet talk dragons and swindle their gold. They fight, they flee, they charm, they bite. Gaslighters gaslight day and night. The tale begins again tonight. These are the heroes who walk Draconia's shattered halls. The dragon gaslighters standing proud through every fall. The storm obeys the words he speaks. The prophet lights the thunder peaks. MMA! The clever mind who fears the fight yet guides the party through the night. Alaric! A scholar forged of storm and flame who challenges lightning by its name. Calder! Unbroken by the beast's dark jaws, he stands the leader without pause.
A Fey-born blade of moonlit art, she cuts the truth from every heart.
Kaelin!
The tail cutter with fire's wing, he fights with honor's deadly sting.
Blackbird! A trickster bold with tavern cheer, he buys the drinks and lifts the fear. Chop! A player in the endless game who shapes the world with wit and flame. Oh, raise your glass for the gaslighters bold, who sweet talk dragons and swindle their gold. They fight, they flee, they charm, they bite. Gaslighters gaslight day and night. The tale begins again tonight. walk Draconia's shattered halls. The dragon gaslighters standing proud through every fall. The storm obeys the words he speaks. The prophet lights the thunder peaks. The clever mind who fears the fight yet guides the party through the night. Alaric! A scholar forged of storm and flame who challenges lightning by its name. Calder! Unbroken by the beast's dark jaws, he stands the leader without pause.
A Fae-born blade of moonlit art, she cuts the truth from every heart.
Kaelin!
The tail cutter with fire's wing, he fights with honor's deadly sting.
Blackbird! A trickster bold with tavern cheer, he buys the drinks and lifts the fear. Joff, a player in the endless game who shapes the world with wit and flame. Oh, raise your glass for the gaslighters bold, who sweet talk dragons and swindle their gold. They fight, they flee, they charm, they bite. Gaslighters gaslight day and night. The tale begins again tonight. These are the heroes who walk Draconia's shattered halls.
All right.
Fighters standing proud through every fall. The storm obeys the words he speaks. The prophet lights the thunder peaks. The clever mind who fears the fight yet guides the party through the night. Alaric! A scholar forged of storm and flame who challenges lightning by its
How's everybody doing?
Good, good.
by the beast's dark jaws, he stands the leader without pause.
A Fae-born blade of moonlit art, she cuts the truth.
I got icy bugs.
Nice.
The tail cutter with fire's wing, he fights with honor's deadly sting.
Blackbird!
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Quick question. When we got those Book of Ebon Tide spells,
Yes.
were we just able to learn them, or were we able to prepare them?
You can prepare them.
Okay.
We got a 1-a-day casting of it, no? Like without a spell slot? Because that's how I have mine coded. Because
I believe so. Yeah. Because you got an extra spell slot while you're here in general, but yeah, they never got a 1-day casting.
that's the spell you chose.
Yeah, you got general access, I believe, to all of the spells, but you got
Yeah.
one that you got to do as a 1-day casting.
Without burning a spell slot.
Yeah, I mean, Wizards used to have to do your transcribing, but they're available to you. And 1-a-day,
You've unlocked this source book.
basically.
Hey,
I always
Matt.
promised I was going to let one go in. Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead and finish. I just had a question.
You're good. What's up, Kevin?
I guess, how are we going to work? Are we going to roll? Sorry, ADD mind. How do you plan on working Faye and Jaff into this? Are they going to roll as well? Like, are they going to roll when they get back?
Oh, when they show up, we'll just roll them into initiative.
Okay. The only reason I asked is there's a specific reason, because I wanted to know, just because of using my ring, whenever we roll initiative, if they're not here, but they take higher than me, I would want to switch with them. But that was why I asked if we were going to roll for them or if they were going to.
Gotcha.
Who currently has the lowest AC?
Laughably enough, it's probably me.
Okay.
I have 15 total.
Oh, so I'm not. I have a 16.
I am also 15.
Okay.
Wizard. I don't know. This is the campaign where the wizard has the highest HP. Okay.
Huh?
If only.
Sangromancy.
Oh man.
Oh.
When you're a blood wizard, you get D12s.
Yeah, you get D12s. Because, like, every spell costs you HP.
Yeah.
I just remember Lythra, like, having more HP than everyone and a higher con mod than everyone.
Yeah.
And
Beefy wizard.
like, I don't know if she ever got below 100 health.
I am. Which
I'm
in my
feeling
canon,
pretty beefy.
Lythra is the one that sent Barrett, so.
So I'm feeling pretty beefy. I'm at 81 with a 19 AC, but that doesn't really help too much against dragons, and it sounds like you guys already ran against that.
Dang it. You've dethroned me for highest HP.
Seriously, brag more, dude.
I was
Yeah,
at
dude,
70.
Subtle brag.
I was at 75
Right.
as a warlock. It was great because my AC was trash, and so I was.
Dude, 75 as a warlock is insane, though. I feel like
Yeah, I've rolled really well on my.
that is a feat in its own.
And one of my invocations, I took tough. So
Yeah,
I rolled a lot of ones.
yeah. I mean, my rolls were decent. They were above 10, besides one, but
Oh my god, decent. Above. Oh.
I'm behind everybody because I decided to multi-class. Why?
Alright.
Because
don't love this.
More.
Why are they here already? We haven't even started the ritual.
The ritual now has started. Because we're getting into this. So,
Oh,
you've done your short rest. Umbral begins the ritual.
Wait, does that mean I can't prep the spell I was going to have ready?
Yeah, sure. So I didn't realize there's actually more you needed to do.
So,
All right, Umbral goes, I think I'm ready. Anything you all need to do before I start this?
yes.
So before everything, just as a background, Kalen would be praying, like
Okay, cool. Yeah.
on his knees, axe in front of him, praying.
yeah. So Eldrith asks if we need to do anything, and Kaylin says, "Yeah, pray." And Alarg starts to laugh a little bit. It's like, "Oh wait, he's serious."
Like Kalen gets that dead, like I will cut you look on his face, like at the laugh. He like not seriously, but he's like dead serious about that shit.
I will go ahead and summon Blitzfalka. So Barrett, before, and it's outside of the tiny hut. But you see this massive bat, just huge, like maybe 20-foot wingspan, just like, but she is a large creature, and you see that in like, kind of looks like a wolf bat, has the fur, but you see little bits of static electricity moving throughout the bristles of fur. It's like, that's my familiar Blitzfalka.
that's one hell of a familiar. I've never seen anything like her.
She is unique.
Otherworldly?
Technically, yes. She's a Fey spirit manifested as, well, currently a giant bat. I can change that, but so far this form is useful.
I can only imagine. As Kalen is still praying, Barrett will walk over shield kind of at his front of him as he kneels down, and he lays a hand on Kalen. And he says, I don't know what's to come, brother, but I've seen how adequate you are in battle. And I'd like to see both of us make our way out of this. And I will cast Warding Bond on him. I touch another creature that is willing. Create a mystic connection between you and target until the spell ends. The target is within 60 feet of you. Our wallet is within 60 feet of you. It gets +1 to its AC and saving throws, and has resistance to all damage. Also,
What?
if it takes damage, I take the damage instead. The spell ends if I drop to 0 hit points, or if we're separated between or more than 60 feet. So basically, you have resistance to everything. I take your damage for you, and your AC goes up by 1 if we are within a 60-foot radius from each other, or distance, I should say.
So do you get down on one knee with this proposal as you slip the platinum ring onto his finger?
As Barrett kind of hears you guys joking about it, he goes, it's something like that.
Well, Barrett, as you were that close, you will hear my prayers. They don't sound like normal prayers. They sound more like, let my axe rend flesh. Let it hew heads. Like, he's praying for
blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god.
So I step out of the emanation, and I pull out something that you guys saw me purchase a long time ago, but have not once used. As I pull out this gilded flower, and I close my eyes for a second, and then I say, Le Ilara, and you see a like purplish shadow kind of like separate from me as I cast Summon Fae, and it kind of takes on it almost looks like a halfling sized Obi. As you see the same energy that welled into me, I'm now summoning forth to help us in this fight. And he's got his it'll be the Trixie form, because trickster cleric, and so he'll have his shield and his little scimitar, and he'll be kind of just like floating, hovering next to me. Or I guess flying. He doesn't have a hover speed.
Right before we begin, Celicus kind of just like stretches out his arm, his shoulders a bit, and there's like a arc of lightning, of subtle like lightning that kind of like jumps across his shoulders as his wings erupt from his back. Going into this fight with my draconic flight out.
Silixi, as I cast jump right before he starts the ritual, so that way I have that ready.
Barrett taking a look around at everybody as we are preparing for what is to come. It's starting to dawn on him the severity of what is to come. He was told somebody needed help. He didn't know what that entailed. He just kind of went because who he is as a person, and the oath that he took in the Crimson Order was to help. And he sees everybody conjuring these familiars and these fae, and it starts to dawn on him the severity of the issue that may arise. And in these moments, he looks at all of you, and once again, he kind of stays on his knee, and none of you guys can hear him. He kind of says under whispered breath something, and I am going to use my Find Steed. It is a
Yes!
celestial. It's a celestial horse. Who seems to. It's not like a portal opens up or anything, but it is almost just like a gold dust pigment bursts out of the floor that we're standing on. As you see you can identify it as a horse, a steed, but it is translucent in ways. It's like a rough shape of a horse. If you were up next to it and you could pet it or touch it, you would feel a substance there. But it is made out of kind of specks of this whirling gold shimmering effect that is more apparent at its shoulders and head, where it kind of drifts away from the middle to the back of the steed. And I will summon my steed.
Nice.
I'm picturing like a World of Warcraft mount in my head right now.
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah. I used to play a lot of WoW, so it's actually pretty similar. Just gold. And you would see Barrett kind of hop onto the steed and looking to the rest of the group, kind of nodding. I'm ready when you guys are.
Well, I need you to be ready about 10 feet that way outside of my tiny hut.
Can you open the door? I'm not sure my steed's...
You can just walk. There's no door. You can just walk past the barrier.
I will walk out.
Do we make this too big?
It's a... Oh, maybe.
I think it got enlarged.
Oh.
There we go.
Ah, yeah.
Whew.
That's the wrong person.
That riding horse is huge. I currently don't know how to make my steed smaller, but he is there.
I mean, that should be the size of it. This would be a large in order for a medium to ride. All right, Kaylin, are you sticking just inside the barrier there?
No. Sorry. Yes. I would come out. Yeah, kind of position myself right about here. I have to be outside of this?
Just outside of this purple circle.
All right, gotcha. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that clarification, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
All right, in that case, as it begins the ritual and takes all your blood, as you initially kind of gather in a circle around it, and begins, there's a crack in the sky above, deep and violet, and then another that begins to crisscross, and you can feel the entire space pulse with energy. Tiny rips of light and portals begin to open. You hear a guttural growl. The ways will not be open again. And as that occurs, streaks of energy come down and the shadows begin to seemingly animate on their own around you.
Did we roll initiative?
Did I not
Not
say it? Damn it.
I was like, we all rolled.
I was going to say yes. No, we have not rolled initiative yet.
I thought I had you all roll. That's okay. I'll do it this way. I think in my head I meant to say that and I did it.
We rolled horrendously if that's the case.
Right?
Roll
Oh,
for
no.
initiative.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, I rolled above a
So
10.
just initiative. I rolled a
You cut out.
sorry. I have advantage on initiative, and for some reason, it's only showing one of my rolls.
You rolled 2 13s.
Oh, I thought one was an 18. My bad. Sorry.
No, you're good. At least
Thank
that's what
you.
it's showing in the
Yeah, that's what I was
game
just
log.
popping down to check.
All right, so I get Alaric at 12, Barrett at 16, Calder at 22, Kaylin at 15, Celicus at 17. Any changes?
Calder, would you
I'm
be
glad it
willing to
showed up.
switch with me
Sure.
for your initiative switch?
Okay. So Calder will be 15. I'll bump you to 22.
So with that, you see Kalen kind of grab his ring, spin it, and look over at Calder and say, "May I?"
By all means.
That's assuming none of them get higher than a 22.
That's right. All right, so the 22, and then we will start. And Kaylin, you can go first.
Right. So, well, I have one right here in front of me, right? Shadow E.
Yep.
Well, first thing is first. He screams out, "Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war!" And straight up kicks in his rage. And immediately attacks the closest one with his great axe of the inseparable bond.
Haha.
Celicus, why are you so far away?
Right?
I wasn't the second person to move. Tee hee.
That's true. Kayla's the last person to move that person.
All right. So I have a 15.
All right. 15 to strike. The shadow will hit.
All right. Nice. And first one is 12 damage. And I will go in on the same one again for my second attack. Uh, 21.
That will hit.
All right. Yep. So go ahead and roll my damage. I'm not even gonna mess around and look at other things. Oh, 10 damage on that one.
Nice.
My bonus action is down action. That's it. I've used my reaction, bonus action, and attack action. That is all I can do.
Very nice. And we have the phase. Does that go on someone's turn?
It goes on on my turn after me.
Okay, perfect. Make sure.
Hey, Matt, real quick, do I need to instantly make my first save? Is it at the top of the round?
Yeah, but I think we should give one round of it actually doing something, and then we'll.
Okay.
I was thinking about that. Nah, we'll give it a round.
Okay.
So I need to make it be cool. All right, and we go to the shadows. So Shadow A is going to come down to Barrett as it takes on. Barrett takes on the general shape of the shadow of your brother as it reaches out for natural 20.
Yeah.
Welcome to the game. I'm glad I have that public. All right.
Good
So,
googly moogly.
let's see here. That is going to be 10 necrotic damage. And, a reduction. -4 from your strength score.
Ooh, god dang.
No, not these guys again.
All right. And they will then kind of move around into the darkness here. Well, actually, I guess I'll do this first. They're going to go ahead and take their hide bonus action for 24, giving them invisible.
How does that work now in 2024?
So, because when they're in shadow, they can hide in shadows as if
Got
it
it.
was like
So-
a thing.
So
Like
we
a
don't
rock.
have like bright light around currently.
Correct.
Got it.
There's no Obi to do the thing. He'd been a hero in this one. They
Oh,
wouldn't have been able to hide.
Oh no.
It's almost like I made it. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's go. Sorry.
That was rude. It was really fucking rude.
Running towards Celicus, we've got Shadow Bee. And you tell me what you feel like the shadow might be of Celicus.
It has to be somebody close to him, right?
Yeah, something like that.
It would probably be his sister.
Ooh, Shadow moves over, tries to give you a nice hug for 12.
Doesn't hit.
All right. Not falling for that trick. Go here. Down to C. We'll come ahead and give some flanking. It's Kaylin.
Come, taste my blade.
13!
Miss.
Woo! We got D against Calder. Which I think is Obi's shadow. And that will be 21 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, 4 necrotic damage and -3 strength.
Thank God for my how do I override this? Because I have to. My innate one's 13, so this would go to 10. But then my thing, but my magic item keeps it at 19. Crud.
All right, Celicus, what's your passive perception? Celicus, what's your passive perception?
It's a 10.
Okay. So B's able to turn invisible and hide. And let's see what C was able to do here.
Oh crap! I have to roll con.
C does that.
Okay, I maintain concentration. Thankfully, that would have sucked if my spell went down already.
Then D only gets a 13. How's your passive, Calder?
10.
Okay. Maybe we'll successfully hide.
Is my phase any better?
One of them left.
Nope.
Motherfucker.
Also 10.
Okay. They're hiding. As we got E attacking for 22 against Kaylin.
Oh yeah, that hits. Faux show.
8 necrotic, -4 strength.
You are the worst.
Yeah, the comments in this game are real. Zeligus!
Okie dokie.
I keep forgetting to roll their thing. We'll see if they hide. Sorry. Damn it. Here we go. 8! I think that actually doesn't get to hide. All right, go ahead, Celicus.
So that one's the only one visible.
Yeah.
Super.
Now you can take the perceive action and try to find them, but that is your action.
I think what I'll do is I'm going to activate my Giant Smite rune, and then I will attempt to perceive.
All right. So you activate your Giant Smite.
Yeah, so I become a large creature.
Ooh. Size of the horse. Good. Gonna roll that perception.
I don't see anything.
2. Oh goodness gracious! They were gonna
Remember,
bear it.
Obi was also our only wisdom-based character.
Can't perceive anything. Damn it! Barrett will run to the shadow that he can still see next to Kaylin.
All right, so is your mount flying?
No.
Okay, so I think put you on your mount there. We can link you. There you go. Now you're grouped. Yeah, you can get over there pretty easy. It looks like.
Wonderful. I will ride on Gallop over, swiping beside. I will use a bonus action to cast Divine Favor.
Ooh.
And that just gives me, until the spell ends, your attacks deal an extra d4 radiant damage.
Nice.
And then as I'm running past the shadow, I will try to swing down and attack it.
There you go, with advantage.
Kaylin yells, "Careful, brother! They'll steal your strength!"
Don't know how I accidentally rolled that. Why is this not rolling when I hit a d6? Or +6. For some reason, D&D Beyond is not letting me.
You might need a refresh. It can goof up sometimes.
Especially after you've had to like adjust your modifier.
All right, let's. Did that roll go through?
No.
Let's see. Oh, there we go.
I see it.
17.
17 hits.
So one-handed is 10 damage, radiant, and then I will roll a d4 on top of that.
Jeez.
And it's a 4. So 14 radiant damage.
14. You see they're particularly vulnerable to radiant for 28. And how do you want to kill it?
It's going to be very quick and simple. As I'm riding past Kellen, I sweep down into the shadow and I just look at Kellen and I say, "These shadows are lies." And That'll be it.
Just like the cake.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll go to Calder.
Where are they going? Did we when they hide, do we see them like go into the shadow? Have we fought anything like this before, actually?
I don't think so.
So my question will stand.
I mean, you see them vanish.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't
he's
think you
got
have
no,
any idea.
no any idea as to where it's going. Going to pull out the potion that Esmeralda, or one of the other ones, gave to me, and I'm going to toss it to Kaelin. So that is a potion of Storm Giant Strength.
Ooh.
So that should help negate, because this just sets your so your base score will continue being drained, but this just sets your score to 20 for an hour magically, same way that my gauntlets are setting mine to 19. So that should help. So you have that.
Thank you, sir.
Then I will what do I want to do? I'm gonna hold True Strike for when one. Oh wait, no, can't hold True Strike. That's concentrating. Shiza. Because that's a spell. So I will hold my attack action for when one comes about. My summon will bonus action face step and create a 10-foot square of. Does it have blind sight or no? No, so it's gonna face step here, and it's gonna create a how do I do shapes? I want a full shape. Overlay. No. Of magical darkness that it's going to summon around me. Because it is Trixie, so the spirit fills a 10-foot cube within 5 feet of it with magical darkness, which lasts until the end of its next turn. And then it will, for its action, hold an attack with its Feyblade.
All right. Very good. In that case, as we continue, we've got Elaric.
All right, so when these shadows appeared, I felt the pressure increase on this portal, and I'm like, oh, scheisse. And feeling myself having to actually focus on maintaining the magic of the tiny hut, thinking that it's not going to last for long, and then watching as these shadows just kind of move away into the darkness. And I'm going to reach into my pouch as my object interaction and take out my continual flame torch and plant it into the ground, which doesn't illuminate for any of you because the tiny hut is opaque. But if it goes down, I'm hoping that light will eventually help you.
That's funny as fuck.
And so currently it's not doing anything. But if the tiny hut goes down, it'll get off 20 feet of bright light, 20 feet of dim light. Beyond
Nice.
that. And then I am going to take the dodge action, and I am going to then, I'm hoping, I'll bonus action look through Blitzfalka's eyes with my 120-foot blind sight for any of these creatures that I can see that aren't behind total cover.
Absolutely. Is that 120 feet?
Yeah, or I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure. All right, let's see. Extras. Yeah, 120 foot blind sight.
Yeah. You can see all of them.
Well, I was just gonna say, move. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then mentally command Blitzfalka to fly over. That one looks like, yeah. Celicus is all by their lonesome over there. So Blitzfalka is going to fly over to this one over here. And I don't think she can reveal it, but she is going to try and give the help action to the next melee attack against that one.
Okay. Something good.
And that's my turn.
Yeah, you don't communicate back and forth to Blitzfalka, right?
It's just telepathic thought.
Yeah, so they're not they can't tell you, hey, here's all the ones I see.
Right. Yeah, I'm just giving them commands telepathically, but they can't speak back.
Perfect. Just making sure. All right.
Yeah.
And we go to Kaylin.
So that one that's directly behind me.
Well, I don't know if anybody else can see those.
Correct.
That's
that
what I
one
was gonna
currently is.
Sorry, I didn't mean to reveal all of them. I was gonna have you
Well,
move.
no, this. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess my question is, the one that he's flying above, would I then notice it?
The one that Blitzfalka is flying by?
Correct.
Like, I'll look, do you say something? Like,
oh. Yeah, I guess they can hear through Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
I will do, because I was looking through Blitzfalka's eyes, so I will do my best to try and communicate using like 6 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and like 4 o'clock, where these shadows are.
gotcha.
Just
So you
quickly.
are looking through Blitzfalka's eyes.
That was my bonus action, yeah.
Gotcha, sorry. In that case. Rah, rah, rah.
Oh!
That should be right here. Overlooking the situation.
I always find the worst things when I do this. And a very large overseer is currently up on the cliff 2 or 3 o'clock.
All right, but it's Galen's turn.
All right. So again, I go back to my question: did he call out Shadow B or Shadow C?
So, yes. Both.
Okay.
Don't forget to drink
Looking
your potion.
over my shoulder at Barrett, I give him a smile and say, "See you on the other side." And with that, he fucking
Drinks his potion?
yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I even had it set next to in my nose with a plus.
This is the type of group this is.
I'm just so excited. I got so excited that I could use something. So yes, I drink my potion of Storm Giant Strength. And
I don't know if that's an action or bonus. You'll have to check on it.
Yeah, we'll do. Let's just do bonus.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that sets it to 20, correct?
Yeah.
29.
29.
The tiny hut goes down immediately.
Okay. So that gives me a +9. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And you can all see now because it's 20 feet of bright light, 20 feet of dim light.
Yeah.
I'm literally giddy right now.
The
So
joy
again-
on Rob's face right now was great when he saw it was a +9.
So I chug the potion, I look over my shoulder and say, see you on the other side. And immediately poof, gone in a puff of fog. I teleport 42 feet, 43 feet. Oh, I gotta come off of that, don't I? And appear behind Shadow B,
Yeah.
which then grants an instant attack.
Okay, so there's still a disadvantage, but you know where to swing.
Is it a straight roll because of Blitzvolk's help action?
Correct. Thank you.
Okay, so just a straight up roll.
Yep. Flat
Okay.
roll.
Woo! Does a 31 hit?
Heck yeah!
Okay.
It's like the DM asking the wizard.
Yeah.
That's so fabulous. All right, so that from that first hit, and that is the first hit this round. They take 17 plus an additional, so they take 17 regular damage, and then they take 4 plus. They take an additional 16 radiant, or excuse me, I'm sorry, 15 radiant.
So radiant.
So
That's
17
30
regular,
radiant.
15 radiant.
How do you want to kill it?
You see him just teleport, and he appear. I guess he sees Celicus sees him appear, and just with a mighty cleave straight down the middle, and it's a blinding flash of light. Question: are these CR3 or higher?
No.
Okay. So then I'm going to run 20 feet of movement and then take my attack action on Shadow. Wait, before I do that, would I be able to see Shadow A?
What economy did you use to teleport?
Bonus action. Or excuse me. It doesn't say.
What ability?
Let me
The
check. I guess
Eventide
I wrote down what it
Barbarian
does,
thing,
but I
no?
don't.
Oh, that was your. Yeah. I remember that.
I guess all I have is my professional. I said bond, but I can do it my profession number of times. So 4 times I can do it, but I don't know if I didn't write down what it took. Whether it's a action, bonus action, reaction.
It's as an action, because it's
Oh.
the creeping fog, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you can burst
so-
into mist of raw shadow and then reassemble yourself somewhere else. As an action, you magically teleport with any equipment you're wearing or carrying up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space. Before teleporting or after, you can make 1 melee attack.
So that was so you've used your action bonus action.
Oh, so I can only run. Well, shit. That
So-
sucks.
So no,
I
he
mean,
would
So I have
have
a, I have
used
a
his
bonus
action.
action.
He has a bonus action left. Plus
Bonus
one.
action potion.
Yep.
Oh, potion. Yes.
So I just have movement and any reaction. But still, again, would I see Shadow A?
No.
Nope. All right. So I come out of here and I will use my movement to move like right here. So I can move. I'll move over here.
You got it.
Yeah. There you go. That's it. Thank you. I'm done.
Very good.
That was fun. Thank you, Calder. You just made my fucking night.
All right, let's see here. All right, it's going to run into the light, thus revealing itself, and try to affect the portal. Let's go. Ooh, that will not hit.
Oh.
That would be great if I was actually on the right side block. Yep, if that didn't hit, that didn't hit. All right, so then we go to C. It was revealed by everything. It too is going to try to affect the portal. Reaches out with tendrils. That will do it. So. Portal here. Right. This brings the portal down to 47 HP.
Okay.
Then we got D. That's right here. So it will. Yeah, I was able to be. So I would say, yeah, it gets seen.
No, it doesn't. It's in magical darkness, sadly.
Oh, because you put that.
If it reveals itself, I can see it. Like, if it breaks its invisible, I can see it.
Right, but it
So
doesn't,
it doesn't have advantage, but I don't... So I guess it's breaking from invisible, so it has advantage, and then I can
Right.
see it, but then it's still technically in magical darkness. So... I didn't know what it was.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. That is a 5 necrotic, 4 strength.
So then now, do I get my reaction?
Yes. So
broken.
now it would have revealed itself, and you can see in the darkness.
Sadly, my summon Fey is not close enough to me to also get its attack. But I'll take my attack. 19?
That's going to hit.
All right, it's going to be 3, 6, 11, 11 radiant damage.
So 22. All right, it is still up.
Sadness.
Womp womp.
And then that's your reaction. So now we'll try to hide again because it is in darkness.
Sure is.
Oh, that. Is it the magical spell darkness or just magical darkness?
It is summoned by my Fey, my summon Fey. It doesn't state. It is just an effect that it
Okay.
gets from the Trixie
Otherwise, that could be
thing.
might kill continual flame if it was actual darkness.
The spirit fills a 10-foot cube within 5 feet of it with magical darkness until it lasts, until the end of its next turn. But it's not covering the flame currently.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, I think the light from the continual flame is just regular light. I don't think it's magical light.
Yeah, I'd have to see. Anyway, either way, 14. So I think that beats your passive.
Yep.
And so it is invisible.
I maintain concentration.
As we go to Celicus.
I'm gonna move down to Shadow A, which I can see now.
Yes.
And I am going
Yes,
to attack it!
Celicus!
For a 12.
12 is its AC.
Awesome. For 12 slashing damage.
There we go.
And then my second attack on it is a 25
That hits.
for another 6 slashing damage. And I also get an extra d6 because. So an extra 3.
Of what?
I assume it's whatever
Weapons type.
weapon type is. It's
Okay.
from my giant smite, so
Gotcha. I
just-
knew you had a little pallets just to make sure it wasn't radiant.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, what is your giant? It's not elemental, is it?
no.
Okay, cool. All right.
It's just my one of my runes, and it gives me plus a 1d6 additional damage
And
on
Shadow seems to
one
be bleeding from its
attack.
form. Anything else?
What else have I got here? I'm not gonna use that yet. That's it. I'm not gonna use my what's it called? Action surge yet. I'm not doing that yet.
You got it. Barrett.
Barrett will take Gallop running towards Shadow Sea. DM, how would you like to work this? I want to essentially jump off of him while he's riding and command him to do something else. I have the movement and everything, but do you want like an acrobatics or anything like that?
I mean, with half your movement, you're allowed to dismount.
Okay, so I
I
will
think that's
run
easy enough.
up with Gallop to Shadow Sea and dismount and try
What's
to
his name?
attack Shadow. Gallop.
Your horse's name is Gallop.
Yes, yes.
That's great.
And try to attack Shadow Sea.
All right.
Believe that will hit.
Dwarves, not known for creativity.
Alright, so 11. And then it's Radiant plus another 4. So 3, so 14 Radiant damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I get slung off of the back of Gallop in a stabbing motion as I kind of slam into him and slowly dissipate into the ground and kind of have my shield bearing my weight down on one knee as you see me flick out my arm towards Gallop to go towards Shadow A.
Nice.
Unlink. Oh. How do I unlock this thing? Are we on group?
You're ungrouped now.
I'm grabbing a bit.
There you go.
Okay. Somehow I'm grabbing this big thing here. Okay. Over to this shadow. And let's see. The attack is a melee roll. Plus my spell attack modifier. So let's do a straight roll. 15 with my modifier. Alright. And okay, it's a D8 radiant. As you see Gallop kind of slam into the shadow with 7 radiant damage.
Nice.
And I will end my turn.
How does Gallop kill that shadow?
It seems otherworldly, but as you see Gallop kind of take off running, it doesn't look like the backside of her has mass almost to it. but she swings around in a whipping motion and smacks the shadow with what you would expect to be her back half, slamming against it, and the shadow just dissipates.
Love it. And then we will go to Calder.
Well, it appears this darkness isn't acting particularly helpfully, so I'm gonna shift into the light there and hold my attack action again for when I see it, and then I will have my Fae teleport and not make a box this time. Oh, shit. It can't even do that. It's going to have to fly around 5, 10, 15, 20, 45, 30. Okay. We get to the same spot because you can't teleport to places you can't see most of the time. Yeah, it can see. So it flies around its own box and holds the attack action for when it can see this thing. And at the end of its turn, will drop the box, or the box will dissipate, and then this thing will now be within the light, correct? So does it appear?
Yes.
Okay, so
It
I will have
really
to.
see.
I will now immediately use my reaction to do my held action. That's a nat 1 for me.
Oh no!
And that's a... What's my thing? 13?
13 will hit.
Okay. Ooh, hell yeah. I rolled really good damage for that at least. So it's going to be 12, 15, plus the spell's level, which is 19 force damage.
Ooh. How do you want to kill it?
So little summoned Obi's scimitar kind of flashes out and basically just sunders this thing in half.
Nice. Little shreds of shadow go everywhere.
That's our turn.
All right. In that case, from up top, the creature that you only now all begin to see screams, "The way will not be open. There will not come the joining." And with that, your shadows that are cast because of the bright light of the continuing flame elongate into tentacles that go to wrap and choke. This is everybody and thing except Gallop and Barrett. For a dex save, please.
Okay. Can't hurt Gallop. Hell yeah.
13.
It was so close to being a 15, but instead it became a 5 for a 7.
11.
Oh, no.
So, quick question: since I'm raging, can I use my strength instead of dexterity?
You have advantage on dex saves for being a barbarian, right?
Yeah. You have advantage on dex saves, but you don't get to switch your abilities.
He gets advantage on all of his saves right now because he still has that bond between us.
Oh.
So yeah, Barbarian doesn't let you do strength instead of dex.
Okay. So dex.
Advantage. Alright.
14. Yeah, 14.
Alright. So it looks like the failures, DC 16, So that is 24 necrotic.
Oh my lord.
Well, so just so I get this straight, I have resistance to all, so I'd take 12, and that would get shifted over to Barrett.
Correct. So Barrett's. Barrett didn't have to make the initial save, so Barrett's just taken 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24 on a fail. I need
Just a cool half my health. No big deal.
10 plus 2 from my con mod means it's a 12, which means I've still got concentration on my Fae. Oh shit, let me roll to see if my Fae even passes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You
got your bat
also
too.
has a plus 2.
Is that
or no, plus 3 for it.
Is that if they're flying, do they still have to make the save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fails, so it has now lost 24 HP. It's still around. It's still around.
Save for Blitzfalka is 11.
That's 24 necrotic.
That'll do it. Blitzfalka vanishes.
I knew they had more HP than your average.
Yeah, she has 22, but
Oh.
Hey, actually, Matt, can I use my fanatical focus? And since my rage is active, re-roll again with a +2 bonus.
Is there any restrictions on that?
No, at least not that it says. It just says once per active rage. If you fail a saving throw, you can re-roll it with a +2 bonus, and you must use a new roll.
Go for it.
All right, so that would make it +4 to whatever I roll here. Woo! 13 +2 plus another 17.
All right, so you only take 12 necrotic, which means you only take 6 necrotic.
So Barrett only takes.
Which means Barrett only takes 6.
Right, which is why I wanted to try and minimize it as much on him as possible.
So I don't take the 12. I give myself 6.
So give yourself back 6. Yeah.
Alright,
Hero
cool.
6,
Yep.
Very cool. And then we will go to actually, yeah, because they're not that foolish. There we go. They're gonna back up from the thing just a little bit. And then we go to Alaric.
okay. So, can I see the thing that just did that?
I mean, revealed themselves when they did it. Can you see now? No.
Okay. This is a math question for Alaric. The angle that we're at, they were up on a cliff. Is that correct?
Yes.
When they were looking down on us.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where
how
you
high?
saw them.
How high is the cliff?
Yeah,
I'm going to call it 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. But I don't. Okay, I don't know if they're close enough or not because they moved away a little bit. Well, I'm just gonna try it. So Blitzfalka vanished, so I can't blindsight see them anymore. But you all now can see Alaric looks frustrated. And he holds out his hands and he begins focusing them together and muttering an incantation beneath his breath. And as he churns his hands in the air, you see the wind begins to swirl in front of him, and the air around Alaric gets colder, and he focuses and he looks up at that cliffside and he goes, Schneidende Blitzwand. And he casts Bitter Wind, but as he releases it, that ice cold wind turns to black lightning as he focuses it through his circlet. And it's a 120-foot long, 20-foot wide energy beam of black lightning that he fires up at that cliff.
Yeah, so
And so it's a save for anything that's in that. Whether I don't know if they're in it or not. I'm just firing it up there and I'm concentrating on it.
So how wide is it?
20 feet wide.
20 feet wide.
That's a huge cone.
And because they're in darkness, their strength save is at disadvantage. It's a 15 strength save.
Yeah. I think that's gonna get its massive. I think it goes over its head
Okay.
because of the angle there.
The interesting thing about it being an angle is that if they fail this 15 strength save, then they get blasted 30 feet away, which is diagonally up.
Yeah. I agree. All right, so
Wow.
strength save.
Strength 15 at disadvantage.
All right, disadvantage, please. 14, the first one, and 15 for the second one.
So
I'm sorry, yeah, it is 14 for the first one, but 10 for the second one. So
Oh.
fails.
So they are both going to take 11 lightning damage along with that.
Nice. Okay, so that's okay. I'm just trying to get my brain around this for a moment. Okay, so 11 lightning. Then they go up, you said 30 feet?
They are blasted 30 feet away from me.
Gotcha. Okay, so roll 3d6.
I got 8.
8. All right. Now when they come back down, they are in a shadow, so they will have resistance to that bludgeoning. So they take 4 when they fall down. So yeah, poof, electrifying them, and they fall down upon the ground.
And I'm just focusing on this beam that is just annihilating that cliffside right now.
Wait, that's concentration?
Yeah.
So you just
And I
have this
can-
beam going up.
Yep. It's
I'm
just
having a Dragon Ball Z moment right.
it's just
move
black lightning annihilating that cliffside, and with my bonus action on my next turns, I can move it.
Holy shit.
It's because of that magic item.
Yeah.
It's like a baseball bat. Jesus.
Freaking emperor over here. Ah! All right. With that, we will come to the top of the round, and we will come to the end of our time together here. Oh, Carrie. Holy.
Right when it's getting good.
Yeah, all right. So stick around as we get offline, and we will have a debrief in the back chat. But for those watching, we will see you next week.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.